Welcome to day one of the greatest global festival of football there is. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Here are the lineups we've just been given. And that gets things running. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Darren Fletcher. He's on the right now. What's on? Up he gets! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Brazil take the early advantage. Plays it out to the flank. That's a throw. Spoon forward. Pedro. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Darren Fletcher. Cuts it out. Can he finish? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? And it's Felipe. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Has a look and has a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Danger averted for now. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Who's going to make this theirs? With a delicate ball. Played out to the right. Moses. Now the cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And he's there to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Away from immediate danger. Pumps it into the area. He's dealt with that well. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Hit into the middle. In with a header! Fletcher knocks it away. Gets into some space. Darren Fletcher. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Lofted into the middle.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Felipe tries to get it forward quickly. Darren Fletcher cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment he's just been crowded out and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Darren Fletcher. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets it upfield. Pedro. Fletcher. Out to the left it goes. Good strong hand by the keeper. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
A real chance to break. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Plays it out to the wing. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's there to get rid. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. They've managed to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's gone for it! Scotland have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Fine defending there. Lobs it in gently. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Done very well to intervene. Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Up to head it, and in it goes. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Maggio, Darren Fletcher, battles to win it back. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and defensively, they're alive to his movement and stifling his threat, Peter.
Pumps it upfield. Aim forward. Maggio.
Scotland have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Great leap! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, good interception. Felipe knocks it towards the front. He's got it, and he's got time! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, there is a perfect illustration as to what can happen when an attack breaks down.
Brazil could so easily have made them pay for that. If you lose the ball against a team that can launch a counter-attack so quickly, it spells real trouble.
And it's Anya. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, he's broken through. And he's there to hoof it away. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Maggio. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Fletcher. Maggio. And it's Fletcher. Fletcher goes for goal! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Spoon forward. Fletcher. Dinks one in. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on...
Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. The teams then, Brazil against Norway. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a man who splits opinion, David Luiz. Is he a midfielder or a defender? I would say the former, because he has an impetuous streak that can't be trusted at the back, but full of Brazilian flair, and what a shot.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Shellbread plays it out to the wing, into the channel, and he's there to cut it out. Shot at goal! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Norway go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Pedro. Played out to the wing. It's on a plate. It's in!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Away from immediate danger. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries the route one option.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Shellbread. And it's Henriksen. Looks to dink one in. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Maggio dinks one in. It's a loose ball. Whipped in. He's there to get rid. A win here, David Luiz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Looks to slip it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Tries lifting it over. That is wayward.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? King knocks it away. Is it in? He's got away with one there. Pumps it into the area. Goes long and forward. Henriksen. Now the pass. Looking to shoot! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Clears it out of harm's way. David Luiz pumps it forwards, plays it out to the wing. Danger averted for now. Henriksen. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Boots it upfield. Maggio! Good stop, that wasn't easy. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Done very well to intervene. Shellbread. With a delicate ball, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Nordtveit. Omar El Abdullawi. Pedro. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
They've managed to get it away. What a throw in. Norway keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Shellbread. Ball's out on the left now. Pedro. Chip through. Now surely. Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Brazil take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Passes it through. Shellbread can hoist it clear. Early ball. No, that's not going to find its target. He's had a shot! What a hit! The save was firm.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? The referee's awarded a free kick. King. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Shellbread. Brazil haven't made a substitution yet. Omar El Abdullawi. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Omar El Abdullawi. 75 minutes played. Looking to get within range. King gets good distance on it. Norway, their final change. And the finish! An absolute thunderbolt! Oh, that is a gem! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Brings it forward, tries a through ball. He'll have a dip! And that would have been game, set and match.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Rapidly approaching the end, Brazil have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, he's broken through. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. He's away! David Luiz concedes a free kick for that. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Thrust towards the front line. Maggio. Deftly done. Now here's the through ball. King. Moses. Aimed long and direct. Floats one over. Let down by a lack of accuracy. 4 added minutes on the board. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries to dink it in. Now here's the through ball. He's dealt with that well. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have made it. Progress to the knockout stage confirmed. On to the business end. So another win, that's 2 from 2, and it is looking good. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. And our live game is Brazil against England. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Harry Kane merits a mention. What doesn't he do well? Leads the line, drops deeper into space, he runs well with the ball at his feet, and he's rarely wild when attempting an effort at goal. He's been a great find.
Okay, interesting. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Sterling. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Wilshere looks to slip it through. Kane, he's onside. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Real chance! He can get that clear. Gets it into the middle. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Maggio, now the pass, and it's the goalkeepers to claim. Plays a clever pass, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
He'll fancy himself from here. And he's going direct. He went for the curler. Danny Rose tries to get it forward quickly. Belts one! Gets up to head it! That's gone a long way up and away. Looks like a good ball through. Kane, good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's broken through. Out to the left it goes. Lallana. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort, though.
Comes sliding in. Good, strong hand by the keeper. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
In for a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Felipe picks it up from the goal kick. Jordan Henderson boots it upfield. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's a long forward pass. Brings it forward. Played out to the right. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Lallana. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Aimed long and direct. And it's Kane. Gets it back. David Luiz is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Lallana, oh, good interception. Long and high towards the flank. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Sterling. Tries the route one option. Neatly flicked on. How about it? Oh, that probably deserved better.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
towards the front. Tries lifting it over. He's gone for it! He's had a shot! Has a hit! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Maggio. Here, they've done it! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we reach the halfway point.
Brazil ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment.
Stones has been caught there, it's a foul. Milner plays it out to the wing. So what now? Thrust towards the front line. Pumps it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed in towards the centre. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Kane. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that'll be a goal kick. Marvellous goal! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Brazil take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Goes long. And out to safety. Ball's gone out of play. Swung in towards the middle. They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Defending was strong and firm. Decent progress down the left. Battles to win it back. Spoon forward. Played out to the wing. Towering header! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Brazil take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. They've managed to get it away. Kane tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kane. Brazil get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Goes long and forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Kane. Pumps it forwards. He's in! Hits it! Oh, the ball's come loose! And in it goes! Hart reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
England, their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Kane. Klein tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Sturridge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, some of them are letting their emotions get the better of them. They don't want to inflame this any further. Jordan Henderson can hoist it clear. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Floats one over. It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
4 in the game, he is the man. Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Pedro. Looking to get within range. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere! And that is that. Brazil, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. A third straight win, mighty impressive, top of the group, and the team to beat. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, qualification may have been confirmed with a game to spare, but they were determined to end on a high, almost as if they're sending a message to say, we're not backing off on this, we won it.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a man who splits opinion, David Luiz. Is he a midfielder or a defender? I would say the former, because he has an impetuous streak that can't be trusted at the back, but full of Brazilian flair, and what a shot.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Granit Xhaka. Mehmedi. David Luiz tries to stroke it through, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. Barami. Granit Xhaka, and it's Mehmedi. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
It's a loose ball. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's away! Big chance! Must be! Pumps it forwards. Barami. Shaqiri. Felipe gets it back. Maggio. Pedro. Lofted into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Can he score? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
It just looked to me as if he got caught in two minds. I think an earlier decision may have brought a different outcome.
David Luiz cuts it out. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Forward it goes. Pedro. Looks like a good ball through. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal. Just a bit short on adventure. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Shaqiri. Shaqiri is fouled. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. He'll try from distance. Tries to dink it in. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It may look like a predictable long ball forward, but it's very effective, and the run just needs a slight tweak to beat the offside. They look as though they can make this come together.
Mehmedi floats one over. Giroud. Lichtsteiner, and it's Shaqiri. Now it's Mehmedi. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goal! Switzerland!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Switzerland give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
And he's whipped it in low. And out to safety. Granit Xhaka. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it high. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
He'll have a dip! The referee brings the first half to a close.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're off again.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Battles to win it back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mehmedi. Oh, good interception. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Granit Xhaka. Mehmedi. Shaqiri. Shaqiri goes long and forward. Granit Xhaka. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pedro looks to thread it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Goes for the cross. Saved it! He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Barami boots it upfield. Lichtsteiner. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Lichtsteiner lobs it in gently. In for a header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Crosses into the box. It's come loose. Lichtsteiner. Giroud. Your impression so far, Jim?
Brazil are now matching their opponents blow for blow despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there.
Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Shot at goal! Goal! Brazil! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Ricardo Rodriguez does well there, alert. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Knocks it towards the front. Good strong hand by the keeper. He's got away with one there. Sommer gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Maggio. Back in once more. And that's out of reach. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Great ball, now the shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Brazil take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
To the keeper and try something new. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, when a defence moves up in unison like that, they usually catch someone straight.
Well played, he saw that coming. Brazil just have to run down the clock. Pedro looks to slip it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Keeper's got good distance on that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hits one! And the ball's come out! And that would have been some goal.
Well, everything about that was perfect apart from the execution. He could so easily have made them pay then.
Felipe gets it away. And that is that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, the exercise here was totally focused on making round 2, and while it may have been a bit tighter than they would have wanted, it's enough, and they can take that spirit and togetherness forward now and be a formidable opponent.
Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. And our live game is Belgium against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois. A great shot stopper, but then again, so are most other keepers. But what sets him apart, for me, is the way he commands his box. And that he does with supreme authority.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And out to safety. Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And that's caused a worry or two. De Bruyne with the short one, and the cutback. Now it's Hazard. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Defence has got rid of that. Alderweireld can hoist it clear. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Moses. What a throw in. Whistle's gone, that for offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
And it's Mertens.
Benteke can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Hazard looks to dink one in, and he's cut it out. Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it's obvious as to why they're still trailing. Last-ditch rescues are inevitable if they're chasing the ball all the time, Peter.
That's a fine save.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
Tries lifting it over. And the defence can get it clear. Hazard knocks it towards the front. Mertens. And it's Benteke. Nainggolan gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Deftly done. Crosses one in. Firmly met. Forward it goes. Witsel. Crosses in a low one. Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Well, by crossing the ball so...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks to thread it through. Tries a long pass towards the front. David Luiz with the ball through. Alderweireld gets it away. Fires it in low. And that was asking just too much of him. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Shoots! That is wayward. Witsel. Delicate ball. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Battles to win it back. He's gone for it! Hazard. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vertonghen. No question, that's a foul. Well, there's certainly going to be a card, just a question of colour. Oh, it's red! Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Nainggolan gets it back. And it's Mertens. The referee's awarded a free kick. Benteke floats one over. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Great leap! And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So deadlock still as the second half, and he's done it!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. It's a loose ball, and that tested the keeper.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Hoists it high. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Benteke. Charges in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Plays it out to the wing. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's gone for a throw-in. Hazard. Mertens. Aim forward. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Plays it long. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. De Bruyne. None shall pass, that's the message there. Chipped through. Belgium keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now it's Benteke. And Benteke! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
They've played it short. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Away from immediate danger. Oh, good ball. Now it's Benteke. Who's going to make this theirs? Masho! Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Mertens. And it's Benteke. Tries to switch the play. Spoon forward. Vertonghen. Benteke. Hazard has created one goal already. Lobs it in gently. They've managed to get it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
And it's Fellaini. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hazard goes long and forward. So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Vertonghen does well to read it and intercepts. Benteke. Benteke is fouled. And it's De Bruyne. Passes it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Looks like a good ball through. And he's made certain that won't get through. And the defence can get it clear. Vermaelen pumps it upfield. Pedro. Decent ball. Nainggolan. That's it! They are out! Brazil are out at the quarter-final stage. The run comes to an end. This year's dream is over. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, it's the end of an adventure that will have taught them a great deal about how to handle these games in the future. If losing does make you stronger, they'll certainly be back.
Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. And our live game is Belgium against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. confirm the lineups for this game. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say Christian Benteke, a striker with all the classic qualities to lead the line. As a finisher too, he can call upon power and guile, which is a potent and, well, pretty deadly mix.
Okay, interesting. Aimed long and direct. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Up for the header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Gets it into the middle. Meets it first time! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Benteke, now the pass. It's a decent ball. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Up to meet it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Alderweireld. Mertens battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Mertens. Mertens plays it out to the flank. Header! Benteke! Brilliant!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Belgium give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Looking to get within range. Gets it back. Nainggolan. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Nainggolan. Pedro! Spoon forward. Benteke plays a clever pass. Felipe. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vertonghen knocks it towards the front. Mertens. Maggio. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. So what now? Has a hit! He's got away with one there. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Massive leap! Goal! Brazil! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Plays it out to the wing. Alderweireld. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? He can get that clear. He's away! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's on a plate! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. He went for the curler. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Benteke, David Luiz. Gets his foot in there. Ball is over the line. Alderweireld. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Mertens.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Up he gets! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Brazil go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. Throw in. Azar. Mertens. Oh, good interception. Good clearance and very necessary. Witsel. Can he find a finish now? Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he's there to hoof it away. De Bruyne boots it upfield. Azar. He's done well to tidy up the situation. And the defence can get it clear.
Belgium have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Pumps it into the area. Saved only by poor finishing. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Azar passes it through. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Azar. Mertens. Azar. Forward it goes. David Luiz pumps it upfield. Now it's Mertens. And it's for Tongan. Battles to win it back. Aimed forward. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of...
It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Decent progress down the left. Defenders on the back foot. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hits one! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Away from immediate danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Benteke. Maggio. A real chance to break. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Ball swung in. That's gone a long way up and away. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's a loose ball. Out wide to the right. Maggio. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Can he score? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Maggio. And it's Felipe. And that's a throw-in. Lofted into the middle. He's gone for it! He scores! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And now they can launch a counter. He's still going. Where to next? Fellaini. Now it's Benteke. De Bruyne. Looks like a good ball through. David Luiz does well to read it and intercepts. Benteke. Now it's Benteke. The final whistle. Brazil have got it done, through to the last 4, and evidently now believing in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.
It is semi-final day to tee up the final. Who will be there at the end? The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. On the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say a man who earns his pay, Sergio Ramos, leads by example with total commitment, which sometimes gets him in trouble, but which usually does a very solid job. He won't hold back.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Now it's Nolito. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Adjuris. And it's Pedro. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pedro. Decent ball. That's not going to find its target. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Looks to slip it through. Adjuris. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Cesc Fabregas. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. David Luiz does well to read it and intercepts. Maggio. Adjuris. Maggio. Promising cross. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Felipe does well there, alert. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. And it's Nolito. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball swung in. And back out it comes. And the defence can get it clear. Koke pumps it upfield. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. In with a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Jordi Alba. Keeps everyone guessing. Iniesta. 30 minutes gone. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets it back. Now it's Adjuris. Played out to the right. Clears it out of harm's way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Jordi Alba. Spoon forward. Ball is over the line. Iniesta. So who can spark this game into life? Adjuris knocks it towards the front. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Juan Fran. Thrust towards the front line. Away from immediate danger. Half-time in the semi-final. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
He's had a go! Chance! Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Massive leap! Oh, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Pedro gets into some space. It's a throw. Done very well to intervene. Demanding a quick ball here. He's still going. Where to next? Cesc Fabregas. Felipe. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Adjuris. And it's Adjuris, and the counter is on. It's a loose ball. Tries a through ball. He's away! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Keeper sees it all the way. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
And he's on his way! Wonderful quick feet. That was venomous. David Luiz gathers from the goal kick. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And the ball is out of play. Another piece of really good defending. Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Pedro plays it out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. Piqué tries to switch the play.
Spain have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond.
It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Pumps it upfield. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's slid it through. Well read, he sorted that out. Going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
And now they can launch a counter. He's still going. Where to next? It's come loose. That's gone a long way up and away. Morata, great challenge. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pedro comes it in. No, not this time.
Brazil didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Piqué, Thiago, now it's Nolito, gets his foot in there, forward it goes. Jordi Alba. Has it out wide now. Drills one in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Morata boots it upfield. Nolito. The final whistle. Brazil have sealed their place in the final, and their loyal support is in ecstasy. They head to the big day, genuinely expecting to win it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, semi-finals have a habit of being tense and cautious because you're so close to the showpiece occasion, and yet they played with really good composure.
At the start, there were around 200 countries all looking to make it here. Now it is down to just 2. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. The lineups we've just been given. So what are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Out to the left it goes. Gets it back. Tries a long pass towards the front. Brings it forward. They've managed to get it away. Gervinho did really well. Dumbia is fouled. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Thrust towards the front line. None shall pass, that's the message there. He's not going to get that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Maggio. Gone out for a throw-in. Pedro. Keeps everyone guessing. Hits it! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Battles to win it back. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Referee's given a throw. Decent ball. And the header! Danger averted for now. Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Big chance here! In for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. How about it? He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Who's going to make this theirs? Is there any support? He might not need it. Can he find a finish now? Goal! Brazil! Could that be the start of something big? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
A chance! Gets good distance on it. It's a fabulous position. He's off on a marauding run. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Another chance!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Dumbia with the ball through. Now here's the through ball. Aimed long and direct. No way through there. Ball's out on the left now. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Yeah, they'll be boosted by the fact that they've got the advantage at this stage, but will their approach be the same after the break? Certainly, if they don't add to it early on in the second half, I think they may begin to retreat, just try and hold on to what they've got.
Brazil having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Brazil going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
It's bounced out! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
That's got paid to a promising move. Another throw-in. Well won, that's good play. Fires from distance. Oh, that was close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
It towards the front. Pedro. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Lofted into the middle. And he's there to hoof it away. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
You can get that clear. Gets up to head it! And the ball's come out! Ivory Coast have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Looking to force his way through. Played out to the wing. And the flag has stayed down. It's a throw-in. Surely he scores! Decent enough try. read it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Looks like a good ball through. Early ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
And it's Felipe. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Cuts it out. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and defensively, they're alive to his movement and stifling his threat, Peter.
They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Dumbia, ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a long forward pass. And now they can launch a counter. They're still going, where to next? In he flies! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. He's gone for it! No, he's missed it.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Spoon forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out for a throw. Played out to the right. Felipe pumps it upfield. Pumps it forwards. Plays it out to the wing. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And the cutback. He's dealt with that well. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Away from immediate danger. Who's going to make this theirs? Good clearance and very necessary. Into the box. Spoon forward. Oh, they could break here. Chance! Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hit into the middle. Up for a header! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. And that's that. Brazil are on top of the world. See the joy, feel the pride of the world champions. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.